This is a project about Hispanic culture by Rachel Ramos for the Intercultural Communication Summer Session 1 class for Dr. Lizie. Hispanics are a microculture. A microculture is an identifiable group of people who share a set of values, beliefs, and behaviors, and who possess a common history and verbal and nonverbal symbol system. Hispanics are defined by the U.S. government as persons of Cuban, Mexican, Puerto Rican, South or Central American, or other Spanish culture or of origin, regardless of race. Race is not a factor, so there is not a specific skin color associated with Hispanics. Hispanic is a cultural reference that doesn't identify people by race or geographic location. It is a cultural reference to people from any Spanish-speaking country except Spain. According to Neolip in Intercultural Communication, a contextual approach, Hispanics are the largest microcultural group in the United States. The Hispanic population has exhibited tremendous growth in the United States over the past 30 years. Over 30 million people living in the United States are identified as Hispanic. California, Texas, New York, and Florida have the highest concentrations of Hispanics in the country. Hispanic values. Hispanic culture is based on collectivism, which is a cultural orientation where the group is the primary unit of culture. Here, the group goals are more important than the individual goals. In Hispanic culture, the family unit is most important. Helping them, supporting them, and having very strong ties with family is of great importance. The family does not only consist of parents and siblings, but also goes into extended family. Hispanics value honor, good manners, and respect for authority and elderly figures. Religion is very important as well. According to Cutler and Nieto, in understanding the Hispanic culture, around 90% of Hispanics are Roman Catholics. The church is a major influence on community affairs and family life. The use of Spanish language in the home is very important. Often, Spanglish is spoken in most Hispanic homes. Spanglish is a hybrid language combining the phonological features and syntax structures of English and Spanish. In terms of nonverbal communication, Hispanics use many touching gestures like hugging and cheek kissing and are very affectionate people. It is very common to greet everyone, whether you know them well or not, with a kiss on the cheek and a gentle hug. Holidays. Hispanics celebrate Easter, Christmas, and New Year's just like most Americans do. When living in Puerto Rico, we also celebrated Three Kings Day, which is after New Year's. As a child, you are told by your parents and grandparents to place a box of hay under your bed to feed the camels that carried the three kings who were looking for the baby Jesus. This is even bigger than Christmas, with more elaborate gifts given at this event. Employment. According to Neolip, Hispanics are more likely than most people in the United States to be unemployed. In the year 2000, 7% of Hispanics were unemployed. Hispanics also tend to have jobs in service occupations and are less likely to work in management or professional occupations. They also typically earn less money than non-Hispanics do. 23% of Hispanics made $35,000 or more, compared with nearly half of non-Hispanics earning that much. And in the year 2000 as well, 23% of Hispanics lived in poverty. Stereotypes. All cultural groups have stereotypes about them. In Hispanic cultures, according to Neolip, the most common stereotype is about the male gender identity called machoism. This revolves around the Hispanic masculinity and male superiority in the traditional Hispanic society. This stereotype includes Hispanic males being aggressive, violent, and dominant. The media also plays a role in Hispanic stereotypes. According to Isla Izals, in her article entitled Latinos Work to Change Stereotypes in Hollywood, Hispanics are portrayed as lazy, criminals, or only good enough to work as maids and gardeners in many movies and television series. Many of the first roles Hispanics had in the media were stereotypes of drunk men and seductress females. There are also some positive stereotypes, that being that Hispanics are very family orientated and very proud of this culture and traditions.